Yeah, we're on now, so yeah.
For a chance to win up to $5,000. Daily 3 and 4 games from the main lottery. Go ahead. Play favorites. Daily 4 straight back bonus. Match your straight back reverse. $1,000. Hansen's knows that your home is
baby. Hey, baby.
and protection. That's why our durable.
Hey guys, Tyler here. We're a little sick, but don't worry. I've been sick for 2 days. It was real bad last night, but I'm on now, so I can stay on for the whole day. So yeah, it's 6:30 East Coast time. So yeah, we're gonna be out here for a while. So yeah, how long? Not really sure. 86 day. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be on for a while.
Shooting that happened late last night here in West Michigan, and they're giving us the latest information.
A baby is safe this morning from being inside a car that was stolen. Where local police found the child.
And have you gotten a text from the DMV lately?
No.
Police say you have to be careful on how you respond to it. Today is Wednesday, June 11th.
Covering West Michigan to protect and alert you. This is News Channel 3, live at 6:30.
Well, good morning.
I'm just doing a couple things real quick before we actually
Thank you for waking up and
get fully started.
I'm Julie Williams.
And I'm Kurt Mason. Finally, some summer keep arriving as we bring in meteorologist Jeff Porter. We do also have some other issues arriving with it. So some folks have to be real sensitive about being outside today.
If you have breathing issues, we're talking about you directly here. The rest of us, it's like
Game on.
game on.
Soak it up.
Yeah, soak it up exactly.
So we're just getting around for.
Ship here, the channel in Grand Haven. What do you got?
Is that a romantic moment there? They're on the beach.
I see dogs. Cute.
We'll see that in a moment. Kirk and Julie, thank you. Downtown Kalamazoo. There's your lovely sky. It is wildfire infused. I want you to know that. All right, there's the dog that Julie referenced. Here's this big ship coming back in the channel. And the couple there as well. It is windy this morning at the Lakeshore. 53 right now in Grand Haven. That was a live look. The air quality issues Kirk referenced is an air quality alert from wildfire smoke. Also elevated ozone levels. That's in play through mid.
I'll have some breakfast later on today, maybe. If I'm hungry. I'm not hungry right now. I am. I'm not. And today we're not going to the diner because the diner is closed today. We will go to the diner maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. It sure depends how I feel. I've been up since I was up at 1 o'clock. I might be around 3 o'clock. So yeah. So I don't know what we're doing yet.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Well, right now, police in Kalamazoo are investigating a shooting. It happened around 11 last night on Drexel Place, which is over on the north side. Police say the person was shot, but they should be okay. They don't know yet what led up to the shooting itself. Again, they are investigating, so please call police if you have any information. As soon as we find out anything more, we will let you know. And what could have been a scary situation had a happy ending yesterday morning when an 8-month-old girl went missing.
The little girl was in the back seat of her mother's car when the vehicle was stolen from their driveway. Tiana Barnes live in studio, and Tiana is now back home safe with her family this morning. But Port Public Safety was treating this as a kidnapping.
Yeah, and they said that their fast action by law enforcement is part of what helped this end in a happy ending. Behind me here is 8-month-old Honesty Johnson, and investigators say her mother's 2012 black Audi Q7 was stolen Tuesday morning from her driveway on Green Forest Drive. And due to the model of that vehicle, police couldn't track its location, so they say boots on the ground was key in locating the child safely.
It was a very panicky, oh my God moment, knowing that the longer it goes, the worse this might end up.
Less than 90 minutes later, just 3 miles from the scene, police say baby Honesty was found alive and unharmed. At the time of Honesty's disappearance, though, I do want to let you know that police had identified a person of interest through a neighbor's Ring doorbell camera, and this is the photo that they released of that person. But other than the photo, they don't have any identifying information about the individual. They say that she does have a connection to the Johnson family, but Chief Arnold says they're unsure in what way. We'll continue to bring you updates as we learn them. Live in studio, I'm Tiana Barnes, News Channel 3.
Thank you, Tiana. 3 students injured during the mass shooting at Michigan State in 2023 have reached a financial settlement with the university. The students' attorneys say they'll collectively receive $29.75 million from the school. Most of that will be compensation for physical injuries, pain and suffering, emotional harm, impairment, and limitation. One victim is an international student, so the university is agreeing to waive tuition, room and board, and provide health insurance for him as he completes his undergrad and graduate degrees.
We have another scam to let you know about. This one pretends to be from the DMV, and local police say it's easy to fall for. You'll probably get a text that tells you you have fines to pay. Keep in mind though, Michigan doesn't have a DMV.
Right.
We have a Secretary of State, and they say they'll never text you to pay a fine. Now, this message that you get will tell you that today is the last day to pay, and you'll start getting penalties, and it might even threaten you with legal action. Again, police say this is all.
Michigan doesn't have a DMV, nope.
If you fell for this, you can call police.
If they fall for the scam, they need to lock up their bank accounts immediately, contact law enforcement. We'll see if we can track down where the money was sent to. But more times than not, it's going out of the country, and there's a good chance you won't be able to get a conviction or get your money back.
Sheriff Abbott also says you shouldn't give out your information online. We do have more tips and information on how to spot a scam and how to file a complaint if you need to on our website, wwmt.com.
And that's not the only scam authorities are warning you about right now. In Branch County, the sheriff's office there says there's a phone scam involving someone pretending to be a deputy. We've told you about this one. They've received multiple reports of this scam. The caller claims people have outstanding fines and must make an immediate payment to avoid
Branch, that's Coldwater.
Branch County Sheriff's Office reminded the public they do not collect fines over the phone. If you get a call that seems suspicious, hang up and contact the sheriff's office.
Right now, there's an investigation into how and why 2 people died at Isle Royal Park over the weekend. That's an island up near Canada. Well, park rangers say they got 2 calls about the 2 campers who had died, and they were at a campground about 11 miles out. As of this morning, police haven't said who the campers are or again how they died, but they did ask for more resources to help with their investigation. As soon as we find out anything more, we will.
I've been there. I've almost been to Royal Isle. Go to the parking lot.
Coldwater Rotary Park. Maybe not quite as vibrant as what is typical and what we're generally used to because of wildfire smoke. Still pretty though. Not live up for you. All right. Allergies have been so bad. So bad. They're bad right now, and it's related to a combination of tree pollen, cottonwood, that little white fluffy stuff that's sort of floating around. It seems like all the time. It's the month for cottonwood. There are other issues as well, but I suspect it might be cottonwood at the forefront here for you. Okay, so you're running a walking forecast, you're exercising forecast, the heat and the wind, the alerts here. Otherwise, I mean, ample time to work out outside. Now, we checked in with the Storm Prediction Center, and after midnight tonight, there could be some stronger storms in lower Wisconsin and northern Illinois, so we just sort of need to keep our eyes on that. Rip currents at the lakeshore. We're going to show you where. Warm for Father's Day on Facebook Live. Kirk will do that at 6:45.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Months after March's historic ice storm, parts of Michigan are still cleaning up. How lawmakers are pushing to get the state the help it needs.
Superstar protein, superstar protein. Just get your popcorn and get ready.
I want to, Julia. Oh, yeah, I will if you will. You know that. Sunshine
Every year, over 250,000 Americans die from medical mistakes, and millions more are seriously injured. Hospitals and doctors will try to hide from their mistakes. Our trial lawyers make them pay. Feiger Law, all we do is win.
For 100 years, Pella has been a leader in innovative, energy-efficient.
I'm happy right now. I'm having some fun.
100 years, we're offering our best replacement sale of the year. From now until the end of this month, you'll get a free in-home consultation and receive 60% off installation. With many styles and colors to choose from, you'll be sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Call or go online now to take advantage of the 60% off installation sale. Pella Windows, 100 years of innovation, a lifetime of beauty.
Here's to the farm and fleet dads, the ones who take pride in a job well done, the ones who make the most of every moment and still take the time to pass it on. At Blaine's, we're here to make this Father's Day special with gifts for one-of-a-kind dads at prices that'll make them proud. Like $10 off this power tool storage rack, $19.99. Save $45 on this Milwaukee Impact socket set. Plus, Blaine's gift cards are always perfect gifts. Find the value you need to make this Father's Day special. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Now, it's what drives us.
It's what we bring to the table.
Oh, penis isn't caught. I only want to do something fun today.
30% off siding doors and
Well, it's in the news already, so I'm gonna change it in a minute. But yeah,
2027. But any company can offer a deal. We offer trust. Nearly 50 years in, we're still the name homeowners count on. Trust the experts. Trust Velco. This offer ends soon. Hurry. Call now. Call 866 for Velco.
The doctor said it was supposed to be a simple procedure, but now the patient is fighting for their life. Fighter Law holds hospitals and doctors accountable for their mistakes and gets you the help you need. Fighter Law. All we do is win.
Thank you for turning to News Channel 3 at 6:30. The news continues right now.
so how's everyone doing this lovely morning? I'm okay. I'm just a little sick still, but yeah, we're out here for we're doing all day.
27 other attorneys general in a lawsuit aimed at preventing the sale of personal genetic information collected by 23andMe. The complaint filed in federal bankruptcy court this week. It aims to stop the auction of private genetic data from approximately 15 million customers without their knowledge or consent. Nestle saying, quote, our personal and sensitive genetic data should never be sold to the highest bidder without our explicit consent. The coalition argues biological samples, DNA data, calculated traits, and medical records are too sensitive to be sold without each individual's express informed consent.
TikTok has about a week to find a buyer, or it won't be available in the U.S. anymore. Congress says their Chinese parent company has to sell because of security concerns. President Trump has extended the deadline for that twice, and he's reportedly considering doing that again.
No.
Missouri Senator Hawley introduced some legislation to raise the federal minimum wage to $15 per hour. The Higher Wages for American Workers Act would increase the minimum wage standard starting in 2026. It also calls for increases in subsequent years to match inflation.
Well, it's 6:41 this morning, and coming up here, General Motors says they're investing in the future, and that includes one of their plants right here in Michigan.
You're a conniving, evil little witch. Get on your broom and fly back in time. Talking to you is like talking to the most vile devil child in the world. And I'm done with it, baby. Because I'm done with you. Because your game in this house is over.
See what everyone will be whispering about this summer when Big Brother returns July 10th on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Hi, Mike here at the Natural Health Center.
Okay, we're done with that. So let's watch something else. So let's react to some videos right now. Yeah, guys, we're staying live all day. It's an all day video, so yeah, we're staying live all day. So I gotta check one thing real quick here before we start. I gotta go to Netflix to see if we have to change our schedule again. All right, guys, I'm here. I'm gonna stay on here all day. So yeah, we're gonna be on there all day. Started lighting at 6 in the morning. It's like almost 7 a.m. yet, but yeah, we're on here live. We're here on all day. We're gonna do an all day video today. So I sleep. If I don't sleep, okay, it doesn't matter. I'm sick. We're just gonna get our stuff done with, and that's it. Was Hoggle was mine? Yeah, I wish I could. Yeah, I still wish I could do that though. But you know what though? What is her birthday? I think her birthday is on the 18th. I'm not really sure. Is her text? I'll do it later so I don't forget. Yeah, I'll need to do it. Might not. I'm not sure yet. Might be off a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. $210, right? Yeah, right. That's a $210. $210, right? Okay, this is 2 hours now. Let's do one quick. That's it. That's the only thing. We start. You're lazy. I'm sick and lazy. I'm slicky. I'm slicks. I'm sick and lazy. I'm sick and lazy. Mostly sick. No, I'm just an asshole.
On Outback Truckers, Russell McDonough is in the midst of an Outback nightmare. Let's go. He'll take us off the knees. With no end in sight. Yogi has some family time. Best Father's Day in the whole world is this. But there's trouble ahead.
Ooh.
In the desert, Joey Branich risks life and limb. Taking on a pack of angry bulls. In the Central Australian desert, 54-year-old scrap trucker Russell McDonough is in a world of trouble.
The whole time I've been doing this,
It's 7 o'clock. We already half an hour.
Find cars and crush them has become a battle to save his mobile crusher.
I think I've got enough fun for one day.
And his business. He began in Alice Springs 2 days ago. His destination was Nirrupin, an isolated Aboriginal community 440 kilometres into the outback. But after taking on an assault course of bog holes and washouts, a dirt road has collapsed under the weight of Russell's 100-ton road truck. To add insult to injury, he was just 15 kilometres from his destination.
Amazing as it was, this was the last of the soft patch. We'd been through 20 of them.
For 2 days, Russell's been battling to rescue his stranded car crusher, armed with a 17-ton loader and a 12-ton grader. But with every move he's made, he's sunk deeper and deeper into more trouble. After 30 years driving trucks in the outback, Russell now faces the biggest fight of his career.
First thing we've got to do today is get the motor out of the bottom green.
If Russell's to stand any chance of escape,
Remember, it's giant brakes. This time being in position.
he must recover the bog loader.
Anything sick, guys, put in the chat. I'll read it. I see, guys, I'm a little sick, but I'm still able to work today. I'm able to do videos today.
With the loader free, Russell moves it underneath the crusher. His plan is to deliberately bog it, anchoring it to help lift the 25-ton crusher. Next, the grader moves in behind.
I'll get you to come up behind us. Just push me a little bit.
As well as lifting, I've got to be able to go forward. Not as if we've only got one go, but if we don't get it right, the whole install's going to take longer again.
If he can't lift the crusher now, chances are he never will. Even with 30 tons of muscle, the crusher is going nowhere. And now, 2 machines are dug in hard.
Ooh.
This is trucking hell. Joey Greenwich is no ordinary outback trucker.
I mean, a big bull could probably kill you. There's no doubt about that. You've got that in the back of your head all the time, you know?
His freight are big, brutal,
Come on, boy.
and bad temper.
Yeah.
Make a mistake with this load, and it could be the last.
One of them has come for you. You just got to get out the road.
Joey's been hired to cart 63 wild bulls through the heart of Western Australia. His journey will take him from his home in Moorine Rock to the vast Banjuan cattle station before heading to the town of Newshap, north of Perth. That's like hauling 25 taxi cabs from New York to Miami. It's a tough, dangerous job, but one Joey was born to. Joey's a third-generation trucker.
Definitely does living at home.
His grandfather drove trucks back in the days of the Great Depression.
He had a couple of trucks in the 30s. My dad, he carted wood for the wood line in the mid-40s. And my brother had quite a large livestock business in the 70s.
After 30 years hauling livestock, Joey's carried millions of passengers. Wild bulls are the most dangerous of the bunch.
There'll be a handful of load. They're just big in size, like they'll probably be around that 600 kilo mark.
Wow, that's heavy.
It's your footy. It's like in a footy game, you know, except it's a lot worse. So you haven't got a 100 kilo bloke coming at you, you've got a 600 kilo bull coming at you.
Just one slip can cost you your life. Despite the dangers, taking care of his freight is Joey's biggest priority.
I don't think you can do this if you didn't like animals. We put our heart and soul into this job, and you really don't stop thinking about what you got on the back.
With 1,700 kilometres to travel, Joey's got a long, hard journey ahead, carrying one of the most volatile loads in the business.
With the downtime I've had in the trial, I've probably lost around 12,000, 13,000 dollars.
In the small town of Katanning, Western Australia,
Unbelievable.
36-year-old Yogi is dealing with a heavyweight headache.
Here we are. We've got to fix these hose on a Saturday afternoon.
His oversized trailer has sprung an air leak, smack bang in the middle of a critical job.
Sorry about it, buddy. It's the way you told us. It's this time of the year and I thought I lost another load. Not much I can do about that.
I'll watch something else. Like I said, guys, we're on here all day, so you got anything to say it, and I'll answer your questions or anything. Oh, my breakfast hour. That's going to happen in a little bit. I'll make some breakfast in a smidge. I'll make some breakfast in a bit. It's only 7 o'clock. What to do? What to do? What are you doing? Watching other truckers.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
What's wrong?
Pablo Pero. Oh, I know you. Last time I saw you two, you were going for a fast freight. Pablo Pero. Your time has come. Here we go again.
I don't know what to do right now. I feel a lot better now because I feel like a piece of crap. I feel like a piece of crap. I feel a lot better now because he just says I'm stupid.
Booking.com has all kinds of standards. Hotels, right for some, but not quite right for others. Find exactly what you're looking for. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
You know what Marcy? Yeah, I was listening to what Marcy does.
Without lifting a finger.
I was doing Marcy W does. Marcy W.
On Outback Truckers, Russell McDonough.
Because Marcy W got to go to a cabin.
Let's go. He'll take us off the maze. With no end in sight. Yogi has some family time. Best Father's Day in the whole world is this truck with that. But there's trouble ahead. In that shop. In the desert, Joey Greenwich risks life and limb. Taking on a pack of angry bulls. In the Central Australian desert, 54-year-old scrap trucker Russell McDonough is in
I feel hilarious. Did that everywhere.
All the time I've been doing this job, this has to be my biggest.
We have some sex. This. Some fun. Me and Zach were having some love. Yeah, it was me and Zach were having love. Yeah. Oh well. I'll make some other business.
Russell's journey began in Alice Springs 2 days ago. His destination was Miracle, an isolated Aboriginal community 440 kilometres into the outback. But after taking on an assault course of potholes and washouts, a dirt road has collapsed under the weight of Russell's 100-ton road train. To add insult to injury, he was just 15 kilometres from his destination.
Amazing as it was, this was the last soft patch, and we beat through 20 of them.
For 2 days, Russell's been battling to rescue his stranded car crusher. armed with a 17-ton loader and a 12-ton grader. But with every move he's made, he's sunk deeper and deeper into more trouble. After 30 years driving trucks in the outback, Russell now faces the biggest fight of his career.
This thing we've got to do today is get this motor off the green.
If Russell's to stand any chance of escape, he must recover the bogged loader. With the loader free, Russell moves it underneath the crusher. His plan is to deliberately bog it, anchoring it to help lift the 25-ton crusher. Next, the grader moves in behind.
I'll get you to come up behind us. Just push me a little bit. As well as lifting, I've got to be able to go forward. Not as if we've only got one go, but if we don't get it right, the whole thing still stands.
If he can't lift the crusher now, chances are he never will.
I'll make some money. That's perfect. I'm just gonna do a video. Let's do a long video.
Even with 30 tons of muscle, the crusher is going nowhere. And now, two machines are dug in hard. This is trucking hell.
I also have some TV stations like those.
Joey Greenwich is no ordinary outback trucker.
They have sex.
Big bull could probably kill you. There's no doubt about that. You've got that in the back of your head
Sex,
all the time.
yeah.
His freight are big, brutal, and bad
And I'm making breakfast right now, so yeah.
Make him a
It's having a good time this morning, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm a little sick. Still doing a video this morning.
You just got to get out right.
Joey's been hired to cart 63 wild bulls through the heart of Western Australia. His journey will take him from his home in Moorine Rock to the vast
That's also weird. It's so weird.
before heading to the town of Newsham, north of Perth. That's like hauling 25 taxi cabs from New York to Miami. It's a tough, dangerous job, but one Joey was born to. Joey's a third-generation trucker.
Definitely those with their veins.
His grandfather drove trucks back in the days of the Great Depression.
He had a couple of trucks in the 30s. My dad, he carted wood for the Woodline in the mid-40s. And my brother had quite a large livestock business in the 70s.
Hot dog, yeah, it's hot dog.
Hauling livestock, Joey's carried millions of passengers. Wild bulls are the most dangerous of the bunch.
Me and Kenny had sex. I'm funny.
They're just big inside. Like
We eat this real quick and go back to sleep, maybe.
If you lose your footing, it's like in the footy, you know, except it's a lot worse. So you haven't got a 100 kilo bloke coming at you, you've got a 600.
Oh, we gotta make some money, Tivit Night.
Just one slip can cost you.
Now I'll make some money.
Despite the dangers, taking care of his freight is Joey's biggest priority.
I don't think you can do this to you right now. We put in hard time to this job, and you really don't stop thinking about what you got on the back.
With 1,700 kilometers to travel, Joey's got a long, hard journey ahead, carrying one of the most volatile loads in the business.
With the downtime I've had in the trial, I've probably lost around 12,000 to 13,000 dollars.
In the small town of Katanning, Western Australia, 36-year-old Yogi is dealing with a heavyweight headache.
Here we are. We've got to fix these hose on Saturday afternoon.
His oversized trailer has sprung an air leak, smack bang in the middle of a critical job.
Sorry about it, buddy. You still your toes. In the busiest time of the year, and I've gone lost another load. There's not much I can do about that.
The leak's affecting his brakes. If Yogi can't fix it, he could lose a job worth thousands of dollars and his reputation. Both are vital to his 3-month-old business.
No one else will fix it. So it's up to the Yogi Bear.
Yogi's been booked to deliver 60 tons worth of huge agricultural machines from Dowland to a farming show in Newdigate via his hometown in Kittanning. In all, it's a 1,500-kilometre run by hauling 3 F-16 jet fighters from Paris to Moscow.
Wow.
But after coping with wide loads and tight roads,
Not moving where it is got.
a trailer failure could be make or break. With the help of old mate Rob Poet, Yogi needs to cut out the leaking section of pipe and replace it with a small brass joiner.
Yeah, I don't want to cut it bloody Saturday afternoon and nothing will be fixed.
The joiner must be the right size, or they'll risk leaving the truck without brakes.
Same quarter on it anyway? I reckon there's miles too small with anything like that. I'm hoping this is the one. Look at that. This looks pretty standard. I mean, it looks the same as that black one there, no?
I think this one is pretty close.
Yeah.
The replacement looks right, but there's no way of knowing until they cut out the leaking section of pipe. If Yogi's wrong, his $150,000 trailer will be crippled. The whole job is riding on just a couple of inches of brass. So far, so good. But Yogi can't be certain until he's put pressure into the pipe.
Not there. Feel like a win. Yeah, we're good.
After all his trailer troubles, tomorrow is Father's Day. The best present Yogi could hope for is to get back on schedule. Near the Aboriginal community of Nirrabeen, Russell McDonough is refusing to give up the fight to save his stranded car crusher. But with 2 more bogged machines to recover, he's got a mountain of mud to climb. The only machine not bogged is Russell's 5-ton excavator. It will have to haul the 12-ton grader free.
Just stopping before it sinks.
But the grader's only going one way, deeper into the dirt. Russell's team has no choice but to dig the massive machine out. After 3 days of trying, his crushers barely moved an inch.
Hey guys, just relaxing. Might pass out. Sorry in advance. I'm sick.
Instead of pushing, Russell pulled the 25-ton machine upright. He's called in every vehicle he can lay his hands on.
Delivery of the same ton Angus vehicle, and when we're ready, and a winch.
If this doesn't work, the crusher will be stuck here for months until the road dries out, breaking Russell's business. It's do or die. While the plan's working, suddenly there's a problem.
Let's fray it up at the top there. Then let's go. It'll take us off at the knees.
The crusher's hanging by a few cables. It's vital Russell stabilizes it quickly.
And we're close, Rob. We're not there yet. If I release the tension, she'll go. We're going to go and get shovels.
One mistake now, and he'll be back to square one. Joey's ranch is heading for the station. Sharon White is getting ready for Joey's arrival. Sharon's family own Banjowan Station. Having worked with cattle all her life, she knows the importance of rounding up wild bulls.
If you keep too many bulls out of a little house, then you set up an old bull, and then 6 years down the track, you'll have no cattle station at all.
At 1 million acres, Banjowan is home to over 4,000 cattle. Most of Joey's passengers have been rounded up, but a few stragglers are still hiding in the outback. Sharon's leading the charge to track them down. But on such a vast property, she needs eyes on the ground and in the air. Mustering wild cattle out here takes huge skill and nerves of steel. But it's a risky business, even for the best. In Kittanning, it's an early start to Father's Day for Yogi.
Dear Dad, I love you. Dad, I'm not you driving the truck, man.
It's also a big day for Kendall Trucking.
Sunday morning, it's nearly 6 o'clock. We're bright to go about 6:30, so we've got today, tomorrow, and Monday. If something goes wrong, we've got no time left at all.
Yogi needs to keep his wheels moving.
10 minutes, children.
So Lucy and Jack will get to ride with Dad for the day.
Oh, that's nice.
Yogi must deliver a 7-ton seed bin, 180 kilometers to a farm show.
Yeah. I'll do it later. I just feel like going back to sleep, but I think I'm going to stay up though because I want to make at least one video for you guys today.
Want free money for college? Get up to $27,500 at a public or private
Yeah, I can do that too.
scholarship. Odds are you're eligible. Just complete your FAFSA to apply. Get started funding your future at mi.gov/achievement.
Ever seen a miracle? I'm fearless.
Anything else, Professor?
Try fast. F1 the movie. Rated PG-13. June 27.
Okay. Stay until 10 o'clock, which I can do that. Stay until 10 o'clock, until 10:30 ish.
What?
Stay until 10 o'clock, 10:30 ish. Will be good enough.
Typical bugs. You know, no.
Stay until around 10:30, 10 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock. I'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll just use this. Alright, you ready?
Let's get gas.
So, yeah, seriously. These are fat back tires, though. Holy shit.
They're huge, yeah.
Whoa.
They're a little fast. So if we get pulled over for no plate, let's just take the ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So glad things didn't explode.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be able to just take the ticket. Hopefully, it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah, I'm going to say it fell off.
I'm just going to say it's too nice of a bike, man. I have it in my backpack or back pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Was that somebody right there?
Where?
Looks like somebody going down Joshua. Oh yeah, that's somebody.
Oh yeah. Why don't we ask him what the fuck was up with that? Double taking 2 cars. Little punk ass bitch.
Yeah, I'll just make it a little bit.
Oh man.
I need to shit later on tonight.
Oh, he's just overtaking everyone.
I'm just no point in talking. Fuck
Yeah,
this guy.
fuck it. We're just gonna start.
Or dance tomorrow?
How is he not?
Yep.
How am I not catching up to him?
You tried to knock me off the bike.
Oh shit! Almost done. I made it. Holy shit!
Fuck you.
Holy shit! Fucking A, dude. That's scary. Almost died right
Yeah,
there.
you did.
Shit.
Jesus Christ. Hold on, I'm gonna take this out so he can't hit me off. There we go. I'm gonna come back.
Oh!
there he is.
Oh! Oh! This is so dangerous!
Let's go. We gotta go.
Bounce. Holy shit. I have no idea who that was either, but my god.
That was great.
Fucking A.
That's what I've been waiting to do for so
Yeah,
long.
I know.
We're gone.
Are we going to Los Santos?
Yeah, let's get out of this area. We just gotta make sure that we get a far enough distance from this guy.
He's gonna be honest though, dude.
As long as we
He
keep
tried to
wrestling.
kill me.
Yeah, he did. Holy
And
shit.
I would have died.
I rode up next to him, kicked his car, and as soon as I kicked, he tried to hit me off. So
Holy
he's
shit.
immediately in defense mode.
Aggressive, yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Fucking
damn.
A. But on this mode.
Yeah, dude. But on this road at this speed, lane splitting, he's not gonna catch
Oh
us.
yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
These are nice bikes though.
Yeah, they're very nice.
I was going faster in my goddamn car than I was this fucking bike.
Yeah, which makes no sense, but you know,
Yeah.
logic. In real life, these bikes could probably hit about 200 miles an hour pretty
Oh
easily.
yeah.
But in GTA, 200 miles an hour, that would be so fast.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't even think the world would load in that quick in front of you.
Probably not. We need to hit up Rockford Hills then, since we're on
Yeah,
the
we
roll like
do.
this. We'll just get go fuck with those other 2 guys.
That guy deserved it, driving like a jackass.
Well, he cut 2 cars off of once. You're supposed to, if you're gonna
Yeah,
overpass a car, overpass one. Fuck, dude. He hit the fucking curb because he knew what was up. He wanted to pull us over.
He's coming back.
Are you gonna keep lane splitting? Ah, shit. Here I go. I'm getting taken down now. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop.
Okay.
If he didn't clock there's no way that cop clocked our speed going around that corner that quick. He visually saw us going quick. So I'm just gonna take the no plate ticket because that's the only thing they legitimately can give me. And
Yeah,
then
I
I'm just gonna
guess.
go about my day. As of
It's
yet,
lucky I
there's no
saw.
way a Bolo has come out that
Oh
quickly.
no. That guy was.
I slowed down because I thought they were gonna pass me up to go after you because you kept going.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm just. It'll be either a speeding ticket or some bullshit ass fucking.
Yeah,
like
just take the ticket and say fuck it.
Yeah. If it's not a bolo for anything. Even though this dude unnecessarily whipped it for no reason to like try to get around me almost instantly. So
I don't know what his behavior is for.
Maybe he just saw you coming quick down the road.
But dude, there's like this white fucking thing on the thing of the police car. I don't know what it is.
I was touching me.
Good evening, sir. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going, officer?
Do you know I'm stopping you?
Probably the speed that we were coming around that corner.
Yeah, you guys were hauling, and I appreciate you slowing down. Most motorcycles will just whip it past me.
Yeah, I
Can I get your license and registration, please?
Yeah, no problem. Here you go. My name's Chris Freeman. Yeah, I apologize for that. Me and my buddy just got these new bikes, and they're a lot quicker than our old ones, and we were just going a little too fast, and yeah, I apologize.
All right. And then you also don't have a license plate on your motorcycle. Are you aware of that?
Yeah,
You got it registered yet?
it's all registered and everything. It fell off like a week ago. The amount I got for it was really bad, and it just fell off. So I haven't gone through the process of ordering a new plate yet, but it should be all in the records and all that.
All right, Chris. Why don't you hold tight with me? I'll be right back with you as soon as I can.
All right, man. I've already given him my info.
Okay.
The speed.
Yeah. It's still doesn't
I
make sense
told
how he
him-
saw it though, but
Well, it's just I don't know about your guy, but this guy definitely saw it. But I told him that me and you got these new bikes, and they're a lot faster than our old ones. So
yeah.
I just didn't
We can try to
realize the
corroborate
speed.
that story.
Yeah, if you can say the same, then hopefully we can get on the good side of them. So we can then go and be on the bad side of other people.
Pretty much. Yep, Ralph Stemmons, and then there's all my stuff. Yeah, Ralph Stemmons. This is where the butcher come back. It's gonna come back Ralph Meffins or something like that. It's not even the fucking same as what I said. Like, well, that's good.
Or South Remens.
Yeah, something.
It's like, wait, what?
You're like, dude,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about? Like, yeah, like shit.
Oh, so what do you say?
Oh my god, again, back. It's Ralph. What did I say?
Stemmons.
Stemmons. Ralph Stemmons.
Like stem ins.
Yeah, stem ins.
So anything you say, guys, put in the chat. I'll answer it.
His
Like I
brain.
said, guys, I'm sick, so yeah, that's why we're doing this video for. Is for a little fun.
But what did he say he stopped you for?
Passing over the double yellow and running a red light.
Oh.
STEMMINS. Fuck. Oh my. STEMMINS. 45 minutes to get my name transferred to this guy. Like, fuck. Go ahead, ask for it again, dude. I dare you. What happens when the LSPD doesn't see people in months? They take
Yeah, I know,
45
right?
minutes on a traffic stop.
They're like, wait, how do I do this again?
Yeah, seriously. It's been years.
It's been in-game.
Then he doesn't even say thank you. He just gets the box away and gets back in his car.
My cop is jamming out in his car. I see him he's like pumping his fist every now and then.
Hasn't turned off the no dance fun. That's good.
He's jamming.
All right, Chris. Sorry about the wait there. We got a lot of radio traffic. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because you slowed down and you stopped for me, I'm gonna give you a warning on your speed and wide turn there. I know you just got this, and with priors for speeding and reckless, you could get your bike taken away. So I'm gonna be cool about that.
All right.
I am gonna have to issue you a fix-it ticket for your license plate.
Okay.
It did come back registered and valid, so I'm not gonna give you any tickets for that. But if we do see you around here without your license plate on, hopefully the next officer will be as nice as me, but I can't guarantee that. So I'll give you this ticket, and once I get back to my vehicle, you can be on your way.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate that.
Maybe we'll go to the barber shop this weekend. Maybe. Can't go tomorrow because they close tomorrow.
I have a motorcycle of my own, and sometimes they're a little easy to get out of hand with. So just for your safety,
I don't know yet.
on those corners, and with a new bike like this, once you get used to it, you'll be a little better. But why don't you have a good night or a good day? Thanks for stopping for me, Chris.
Yeah, no problem, man. Have a good one.
You too.
Okay, he just gave me a verbal warning on everything.
Oh, nice. I got a warning on the speed and a ticket for the plate. So.
Ouch.
Yeah, but it's a fixed ticket, so I'm good now. But if I get pulled over again, I'm good.
I'm heading down to.
Oh, turn around.
What?
I was just there. You just passed me. I was heading up so we can head up Bay Tree.
We'll make some money.
That only took like 3 years. That's good.
I know, right? But hey, I'm good on license plates. At
Yeah,
least.
I got away with fucking this verbal warning. Hopefully that cop is not interacting. Do we just keep going?
Yeah, we should just be able to keep
Oh, fuck, dude. We're being traced by a black and white helicopter.
Oh.
Bring it normal. Just, I'm gonna keep lane splitting, but
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, that was not what I was expecting to look back and see this black dot in the sky.
Yeah.
For no
It's not.
reason, too. We haven't done anything. Still following us, or?
I don't know.
Could be doing back road radar, like helicopter radar, plane radar from up there.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The back's almost here to point the pipe. Oh,
What's going on?
Jack G, I just killed him at the fire.
Yeah, the cop at the gas station. This thing is not really worth shit.
No, it doesn't. No,
Wow, what the
he's in
fuck?
there, but he's like sleeping or some shit.
All right, you know what? Listen, give machetes. Give machetes. We're gonna attack the car while he's chilling there.
All right.
I keep removing it every time I add it. That's fucking legit. It's not legit, but it's legit at the same time. And it's like,
Oh, now his lights are on. Now his lights are on.
I broke a window! I broke a fucking window on his car. Legit. That's another one. Oh, I hit it again. I'm gonna hit the HP car.
And then another cop show up?
Yep, another sheriff, and they're gonna be in pursuit here. Yeah, I'm just going around kind of hitting the same cars and shit. That'd be cool if I could use a bat on the bike.
Yeah, I don't think he can. You might be able to use a crowbar or something.
Yeah, probably a crowbar. He turned his lights on, followed us for a half a second, and then just, I don't know where he went. Where's you at?
Jack G, I just killed him at the fire,
Oh my God.
station.
Now he's activating code. It's code now. We're being chased.
Yep, and I just kicked his car as he turned to go after you. That Jack G guy probably was not even in game or not even paying attention. He's gonna come back to just be dead. He's gonna quit
Oh
playing.
my God, we got to do mailbox sitting one day where we go and smash everyone's mailbox with a mic. That would be awesome.
Well, this mechanic we're gonna use quite often, I think. So.
Oh, almost hit me. He almost fucking hit me. They're trying to roadblock me and shit. I'm on Zancudo and Panorama. Where are you?
I'm on Alhambra.
Oh, I see it.
Just hitting every car that goes past.
Yep. Like this HP car, but beating the shit out of it. Since it's just been chilling there. Alright, I'm gonna keep him drop back. I'm gonna turn around so I can hit him straight on. Oh! Ah! You help me out! Help me out! Shit, dude. This one lone cop is gonna get ass beat by us.
There's not much you
no
can
idea
do
what
either.
to do.
I wonder if he's calling for backup. I wonder how far away backup's at.
The shit out of his car all the way back at that one scene with those two people.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna meet you on Alhambra if you bring him that way.
Yeah.
Right on. Oh,
he
must have missed
like
him.
dodges those every time.
He does. Coming up from behind is super simple too.
Yeah, but I'm just doing 30 miles an hour.
Hey guys, he's on here a little sick, but you guys want to come on here and talk, you guys can. Put some in the chat, I'll read it. He was on here, trying to relax, guys, because I don't feel well. I'm still sick.
Oh, they got guns drawn. Guns drawn. It might be getting to the point of seriousness.
Yeah. Well, the machete you're wielding probably.
Yeah, probably. Oh, Samantha. Oh, I hacked her up. I just hacked that bitch up.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Sorry. I think, yeah, same guy that was following you. I've just been hacking this fucking car up with a machete. It's great. Is that cop still out in front of the,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my lights up now, so it's a little harder to see where I'm at.
That sheriff charger didn't know if I was involved, so he like didn't quite go after me immediately. And then as I drove past him, I kicked him and he started to turn around.
Great. Okay, they don't know where we're at right now.
No, I see him over by like the motel area.
Yeah, I just hit him and drove by. I'm gonna be at Yellow Jack now. Yep, he's chasing me. Oh! Okay,
Just
well, I
wrecked
just
him
got
hard.
flung off my bike.
Oh, God.
Okay, air unit's up. Or I think it is. Okay, I ate shit so hard I don't want to get back on the bike. Because that was...
Oh, no. Motorcycle cop.
They don't know where I'm at, even though they think they do. I'm on top of a rock right now. All right, they found my bike.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm running. Oh my god, I just ate major shit going off that rock. Okay.
But they don't actually see where you're at?
No, the bike and me crashed and my body got flung across the ground about 50, 60 feet down the road from my bike. So I was lucky on that. And now I escaped on the other side of the big rock that they found the bike on, and I'm kind of near Smoke Tree Road.
Okay.
I'm in that shack across from the Yellow Jack. You know,
Right.
that adjacent place right there.
Let me see if there's any way. I don't think this is actually a 2-seat bike, so I don't think I can actually pick you up.
Okay. Well, we could just make our great escape, and we'd be good. And if we can get like a car, you can get a car and pick me up.
Yeah, let me see if I can find one parked on the side of the road or something.
Maybe check the Yellow Jack parking lot or something.
Yeah. They might have saw me.
Really?
I think so.
Okay, I took my jacket off and I took my hoodie off. So I don't look the same, and I'm going to walk towards the Yellow Jack. There's major lights and sirens right now.
Yeah,
I don't know
they
what's
saw
going
me.
on. Oh, so they're chasing you.
Yeah. I'm heading into Harmony, though. I'm going to try to steal a vehicle.
Okay. I'm going to head to the Yellow Jack. There is a vehicle in the Yellow Jack, and that's the one I'm going to take.
Oh, fuck. Okay, both the units just flew past me.
All right, I stole a car. So where do you want me to meet you? The
I'm
Stab
down at-
City.
Yep, Stab City.
Okay, there it is.
Classic fucking Stab City getaway. I stole a car too. I left
Awesome.
my bike. And I'm gonna
I'm
be
on
on 16.
Panorama, headed towards Joshua. Cops flying past me because I don't know what's up. That cop is still at the fire station trying to like hold it down from outside of the car.
Yeah, well, he's probably treating that EMS that I kicked in the
that's
stomach
right.
and killed immediately because he
He
was
was
just standing
good.
out there. I didn't know it was a real person, to be honest. I thought it was just an AI, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna kick this guy, and then he dies. I was like, oh.
That's not legit. I don't want to pass a cop up, but I don't want to stay in this ridiculously slow traffic.
I'm heading towards where the cops were heading last time they saw me, so I wonder if I'm gonna pass them. Like, I wonder how far they got before they gave up. Still don't see them, so.
I'm about to turn right onto the road Stab City's on.
Oh, okay. I just turned on Joshua from 68, so.
I think that was a cop. That one of the wrecked ass cruisers that we just hit the fuck up past me on Joshua with no headlight and tail light. That's great.
That's awesome.
Could have been worse. Could have died.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't with how many goddamn times he fell off your motorcycle, but
Well,
you got no skin left, but you're alive.
exactly.
I don't know how alive that is, but you are alive.
Not a great quality. Something. So
It's alive, so.
yeah.
Oh,
Good.
man.
Just fucking don't even hit the brakes. Just get out while the cause
It's
parts
not my
go
car.
smashing into shit. Welcome
that
back.
right?
God damn it. So welcome back.
I was like, Stab City.
What was that? Oh, you said Stab City?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That was the nastiest sound of a steady going into like flesh.
I'm going back to. I'll go to sleep in a little bit. Oh.
There is political controversy. The preparations are nearly complete for Saturday's grand and rare military parade in our nation's capital. Officially, it is to honor the U.S. Army and celebrate the military branch's 250th anniversary. Over 6,000 soldiers, 150 Army vehicles, including tanks, as well as 50 military aircraft, are expected. The parade will be the first time since the early 1990s that a military-style showcase like this will take place in Washington. President Bush hosted one at the conclusion of the Gulf War on the National Mall. We found tourists excited for the event.
I think it's fantastic. It's good to see what our military is capable of.
But also found some who are skeptical.
And it'll be a sight to see. Of course, it calls back to like other like communist countries.
You're comparing this to a parade in a communist country?
Well, how could you not?
Hello. I hear you, baby. I hear you. I'm sick. I hear ya.
That's an interesting one.
Zero hour. Come on, baby, come up here. What? What? What, baby? What's your problem, girlie? What's wrong, huh? What's wrong?
At 23 minutes past 1, on the morning of April the 26th, 1986, the world was seconds away from its worst ever nuclear accident. Reactor number 4 at the Chernobyl nuclear power station in the Soviet Union exploded. Five minutes later, a phone call, recorded at the time, was the first alert of a tragedy in the making. By morning, the physical devastation was revealed, but much worse was to come. The disaster at Chernobyl brought death and misery. It brought the very idea of nuclear power into question. And within the Soviet Union, the trauma of Chernobyl is so great that many see it as the first step in the breakup of the communist regime. 5 minutes, second by second, of the 1 hour countdown to tragedy. It's seen through the eyes of the key actors in the drama. The workers who were accidentally led to their death, and the innocent bystanders who were gone. Based on documented evidence and eyewitness reports, it is being filmed on location inside the surviving areas of the Chernobyl nuclear power station. The control room at Chernobyl's reactor number 4. It is here that all the key decisions in the coming hour will be taken. The future of the reactor and the world beyond is in the hands of 3 men. At only 26, Leonid Topchinov is senior control engineer. His job is to control the enormous power in the reactor.
17.
Alexander Akimov is the shift foreman, the captain of the ship.
Ну что, все выспались? Поужинали нормально?
But tonight he is outranked.
Начнем, пожалуйста.
Deputy Chief Engineer Anatoly Dyatlov is in charge.
Потом. Все вещи.
Dyatlov is one of the Soviet Union's top nuclear engineers. He's also a hard man, operating in a harsh system. There is a further vital character. The newly commissioned reactor number 4 itself, one of the communist regime's proudest technological achievements. Tonight, the control room is preparing for a safety test on the reactor.
Мощность упала почти до 500 мегаватт. А что слабо? Я отключаю тотальный автоматический регулятор мощности реактора.
But a fateful argument is brewing between the 2 senior engineers and Dyatlov about the level of power at which it is safe to begin the test.
Один включился, но все равно мощность падает.
Продолжайте.
Что происходит? Мы же не должны опускаться ниже нормы 700 мегаватт. Это же небезопасно. Что ему скажу?
Я ему сам скажу. Не надо мне ничего говорить. Я все знаю сам. Думать не твоя работа. Здесь я принимаю решение. Делай, что тебе говорят. Это набрал таких наглых карасей. Анатолий Степанович, мы это...
On this night, Chernobyl is harboring 2 deadly secrets.
700 мегаватт.
The first is a potentially fatal flaw in the reactor's design, which the engineers are unaware of. A flaw that makes it highly unstable when run at low power. The second secret concerns the man in charge. Anatoly Dyatlov's own history is scarred by the very technology he is seeking to dominate. Tonight, Dyatlov and the reactor will face each other in a battle of strength that will destroy them both. 31 minutes past midnight. The argument over the power level at which the safety test on Chernobyl's reactor number 4 can begin grows ever more serious.
Мы так уже опустились ниже уровня безопасности в 700 мегаватт. Мощность падает. Единственное, что здесь нестабильно, так это работа твоих некомпетентных людей.
The test is being demanded by Russia's atomic energy authorities and stems from the Cold War fear of being attacked that still grips the Soviet Union. A few years before, the Israeli Air Force bombed an Iraqi nuclear reactor built by the Russians. Since then, Soviet scientists have demanded tests on their reactors to see what would happen if they came under enemy attack and their power supply was knocked out. But Deputy Chief Engineer Anatoly Dyatlov is deliberately ignoring top-level advice on how the test should be done. The guidelines state that the reactor's power should be between 700 and 1,000 megawatts when the test begins. Dyatlov wants to do the test at only 200 megawatts to preserve the cooling water that stops the reactor overheating. He believes there is little risk. Unfortunately, that night, there was not a single man in the control room that he saw as his equal. There really wasn't anyone there who was a stronger character or as professionally qualified, whose opinion he respected.
Реакторы не ошибаются, ошибаются люди. Давайте за работу.
Dyatlov is not in fact an unreasonable man. Rather, He is a creature of the communist system that has raised and promoted him. He was born a fisherman's son in Siberia and ran away from home at the age of 14. He's overcome these unpromising beginnings to rise through the ranks as an engineer. He is a party man who tries to follow the rule book, but he's aware that in the nuclear industry, the rule book and reality often don't manage. To get things done, shortcuts and improvisation are sometimes the only answer. Winding the power down has led to it dropping too fast.
Мощность быстро падает. Ты что натворил, идиот? Что ты наделал? Ты же мощность упустил! Ты же руки задницы оттуда! Да помоги!
Успокойся, успокойся. Не шевелись. Начинаем все сначала. Успокойся.
One mile away from Chernobyl is the dormitory town of Pripyat. Everyone who lives here works at the power station.
Oh, shake my head.
Though they don't know it, all these people's destinies will be dictated by the events unfolding in control room number 4. Among them, sadly asleep, is Nikolai Fomin, the chief engineer of Chernobyl, who left the order for the safety test to be carried out. A few hundred yards away, Natasha Yevchenko is being kept awake by her 2-year-old son, Kirill. From her window, Natasha can see the lights of the nuclear power station where her husband, engineer Sasha Yevchenko, is working the routine As he passes through the kilometre-long turbine hall, Sasha's thinking not of work, but of the upcoming May Day holidays. There was something about that night, something unusual. For some reason, I got all dressed up. The weather was remarkable, very warm for spring. I went off to work in a terrific mood. But my wife said that all night, our son Kirill was crying. She didn't sleep a wink. Others are also awake. Among them 2 fishermen. One, a Chernobyl maintenance man, casting for fish, attracted by the power plant's warm wastewaters. 24 minutes to 1. A new problem disturbs the concentration of the increasingly fraught operators. Senior Unit Control Engineer Boris Stolyarchuk controls the flow of water through the reactor. He's also used to alarms like this. As for the water levels in the separator guns, it was always difficult to control them with low power. All the operators knew about it, so I didn't. 22 minutes to 1. The reactor has ground to a complete halt. Dyatlov makes a fateful decision.
Ты же уронил реактор! Инфицировки долбанный! Подобралась погибать мощность! Выводи регулирующий стержень! Бегом!
To raise power after 12:30, the ship actually had to pull all the control rods out of the reactor. This was like cocking a gun.
Control rods are the accelerator and the brakes of the nuclear reactor. Below the 50-foot reactor lid are 1,661 uranium-filled fuel rods, which descend into the reactor's core.
So 8 o'clock? Wow.
Uranium atoms releases enormous heat from the fuel rods. which turns water into steam.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll do that in a little
The
bit.
steam drives the giant turbine, which generates electricity. To control this power, 211 boron control rods
I might not do it all day. I'm going to do this video for the morning.
If they're raised, they accelerate. If they're taken out altogether, the engineers lose their ability to apply the brakes. If that is exactly what the Dyatlov tells his men to do.
Выводи регулирующие стержни. Бегом!
Извините, Анатолий Степанович, но разве мы не должны остановить реактор? Так положено в инструкции.
Это верно, Анатолий Степанович. Это абсолютно верно. Если мы извлечем регулирующие стержни, управлять реактором нам после этого становится почти невозможно. Наши испытания не проводить из-за таких кретинов, как вы. Испытание будет проведено сегодня. А тебе я скажу. Если ты не хочешь или не можешь выполнять приказания, я могу избавить тебя от этой необходимости. Ты меня понял?
Да.
Пошел вон. Прими управление.
Значит,
Осторожнее.
the men's revolt has failed. Trigger and Akimov power up the reactor. Within 5 minutes, they've got power rising. Dyatlov has what he wants.
Не удалось поднять мощность реактора до 160 мегаватт. Ладно, передай управление. Артунов. Или уходи и постой с ними рядом.
The control room staff have every reason to fall in line. To be a nuclear engineer is a prestigious and well-paid job. They and their families live in the company town of Pripyat. The shops are well stocked. There's a new school and amusement park.
Nobody wanted to lose the job because losing the job would mean losing the flat in Pripyat and going elsewhere to probably some ghastly outpost in Siberia. The fear of getting sacked was the reason why they didn't speak out more effectively when they realized that they were doing something that could be very dangerous.
8 minutes to 1. Another alarm.
Уровень воды в барбатибраторе опасно низкий.
Разберись, а не маленький.
No one outside the control room knows about the argument going on there. For workers like Sasha Yevchenko, it's just another ordinary night.
There were no specific assignments for the shift. I'd already done one shift, and we all thought the reactor had been shut down. I thought the test had been done on the earlier shifts.
Outside the plant, the night is still. Three minutes past 1. After the failed revolt, the control room is now calm too. The men have got the reactor's power to the level Deputy Chief Engineer Dyatlov wants it for the test.
Анатолий Степанович, мы снова вышли на мощность 200 мегаватт.
Очень хорошо. Начинайте испытание.
И по регламенту начинать испытание я могу только при мощности в 700 мегаватт. Если вы хотите проводить испытания при уровне мощности в 200 мегаватт, я прошу вас занести это ваше распоряжение в оперативный журнал.
Да будет вам известно, что как заместитель главного инженера я имею полномочия изменить параметры проведения испытаний. И я ими воспользуюсь. Продолжайте испытания.
In the pub room, mechanic Valery Kodenchuk is visited by his friend, foreman Valery Paravichenko. Kodenchuk has less than 20 minutes to live.
Я думал, ты сегодня не успеешь. А я специально пораньше из Киева вернулся. Ну что, была машина скоро? По крайней мере, с покупателем договорился. Хорошо, поздравляю. Как говорится, прощай, Москвич 2140. Здравствуйте, Жигули. Отлично. Я думаю, что, может быть, еще останется и на жертве. Ладно, будем видеться. Пока. Давай, до встречи.
Next on Paravichenko's round is Sasha Yevchenko in the maintenance department. An innocent request will lead them back to the pump room near the reactor's core.
Мне нужна маркировка. Зачем? Мне надо обновить маркировку на пивохол. А пойдем, у меня бутылка. Да. Как Саня, он совершенно не разбирается в ремонтах. Кстати, так же, как и ты.
The water shortage continues to set off alarms, but still none of these engineers believes a serious accident is possible. For the top man, Nikolai Fomin, it's simply inconceivable.
Fermi had done a correspondence course in nuclear engineering, but he wasn't an expert in the field at all. He had risen mainly because of his standing as party secretary. Unlike Yartov, who was aware that there were dangers in these reactors, Fermi believed everything he'd read. And so when the issue of safety arose, he'd say, well, the chances of an accident are completely remote, about as remote as you being hit by a meteorite.
Even the safety-conscious Alexander Akimov, who does understand the technology, has officially estimated the chances of an accident in Chernobyl as 1 in 10 million a year. But Akimov and his colleagues do not know the reactor as well as they think. They are the victims of years of cover-up and negligence.
А рабочий не стал для нас и одна из республиканских целевых программ «Энергокомплекс».
From the 1960s, the expansion of nuclear power has been a key target of the communist regime. Nothing has been allowed to get in the way, not even the KGB. These recently released KGB documents show the authorities ignored repeated warnings between 1978 and 1986 that Chernobyl had serious environmental faults. Chernobyl's director, Viktor Bukhanov, and his senior managers rushed to get reactor number 4 open early, so that they and their party bosses could win substantial bonuses. Safety came second.
Bukhanov, the director of the whole power station complex, was always at his wit's end to meet deadlines to build these reactors. For example, the roof of the reactors was meant to have been built with fireproof materials, but these fireproof materials didn't exist. The roof had to be put on, so he used combustible materials.
Accidents were common and hushed up. The very test being done on this night should have been carried out before reactor number 4 was even opened. Now, at Chernobyl, all these chickens are coming home to roost. Something deadly serious is happening in the reactor's core that no one in the control room is aware of. The few boron control rods still in the reactor are only partially inserted at the top, so power is building into a hotspot at the bottom of the core where the sensors don't always detect it. The reactor is now an invisible ticking time bomb. The growing pressure inside Chernobyl's reactor number 4 is matched by the pressure within the man controlling the experiments. Deputy Chief Engineer Anatoly Vyazov.
It's cold. Don't want for cold for it.
Despite the opposition of the control room. One reason the power station Vyazov is in trouble with the local Communist Party for being rude to his work. His boss, Nikolai Fomin, is due for promotion. A successful test could help Dyatlov get Fomin's job and remove him from the engineers on the shop floor. But Dyatlov also holds a darker, more personal secret. Back in the 1960s, he'd worked in Siberia, installing nuclear reactors into submarines.
There was a nuclear accident. The investigation found that it happened as a result of Dyatlov's actions, though it was not shown to be his fault. Dyatlov was exposed to 200 rem, 3 lifetimes worth of radiation.
Soon after the Siberian accident, Dyatlov's son died of leukemia, the most common disease children get from exposure to radiation. It is said the tragedy changed. Tonight, his world is set against the very nuclear power that remains.
Oh, hurt. So you clock.
1:17 a.m. Less than 6 minutes to the start of the safety test. Dyatlov is confident. But the hotspot continues to build unseen at the bottom of the core.
Еще 2 минуты и все. Шевелитесь, шевелитесь.
Outside the control room, life and gossip carry on as normal.
Понимаешь, что Фомин делает на атомной электростанции? Он же обычно работает на велоэлектростанции.
А, тогда ясно, почему он сказал, что управлять реактором так же просто, как электросамовар. Когда представляешь, какой тонкой струйкой он мочится. Он такой же толщины должна быть та ниточка, по которой нужно ходить, чтобы преуспеть в партии. Ты думаешь, это получилось? Тогда, наверное, надо оставить эти разговоры. А то сибирские комары застрелят.
Да. Про сигарету. Жена звонит.
Да. Да, хорошо, сейчас буду.
Держи.
Вернусь до курила.
Дятла вызывает смешно. Смотри, что дятел не закрыт.
Kalibachenko's route to the control room will lead him past the reactor.
Ну, ежели наконец все готовы, может, мы начнем испытать?
Запишите все параметры испытания турбогенератора. Мы начинаем.
Я зашиб убрал. Тишки-то прекрасно. Может, для тебя прекрасно, а для меня пока рано. Я пока об этом не думаю. Я второго думаю.
Включить 2 резервных насоса.
Включить 2 резервных насоса.
Резервные насосы включены.
Хорошо.
Ну что, Александр Ильич,
Начнем испытать.
The test will shut off the power to the massive turbine and let it coast. Backup diesel generators will take over. But there's a 40-second gap before they kick in. The question is how effectively the slowing turbine will keep the water pumps going until the diesel generators take over. Without that water, the reactor could boil dry like an immense kettle. But to Dyatlov, who continues to have no idea of the hotspot that has already built up, the risk remains purely theoretical. The power to the turbine was turned on. Over the next minute, a terrifying chain of parallel events will unfold. As the turbine winds down, the pumps push less water through the reactor's core. More and more steam is generated from less and less water. Steam pressure builds at the core's invisible hotspot with every passing second. As the steam pressure rises, it spreads to the pump room. Pervichenko enters the huge reactor hall directly above the reactor's lid to see something never witnessed before.
Little ketchup. I'll go outside in a minute. You can have a trash can.
Lifting the twin caps the fuel rods out of their sockets.
Okay, done with this video. I feel too sick. I'm gonna go outside right now. I'll let you guys out right now.